Hello guys, welcome to the video. In this video, we are going to learn about conditional formatting in Excel. Myself, Omkar Desai, and we have learned till now different tabs in Excel, different basic operations, uh, then filters, then sorting a table, then adding data validations, and different operations. So let's get started with conditional formatting. So in this topic, we are going to learn about conditional formatting, what is conditional formatting, and how do we do a conditional formatting. So let's get switched to Excel directly. So here it is. So why conditional formatting and why it is important? So consider we have a data and we have a data where we have a results, say a pass and fail. If for a pass, if that cell is highlighted in green, and for a fail, if that cell is highlighted in red, it would look quite easy to actually address how many pass or how many failures are the graph or the analysis part. So that's why a conditional formatting is quite useful. This is just a simple example or just a one example. You can use conditional formatting at many places. So let's try a simple thing. Consider this A1 cell has a pass and it has A2 cell has fail. Okay. Or let's consider only one cell as of now. Okay. So conditional formatting, it is under home tab and it is here. Click on this. You can get highlight cells rule, then top to bottom rules, data bars, color bars, icon bars. So different things, like you can add the greater than sign, you can add a less than sign, you can add a in between sign, equal to sign. So all these things you'll be able to add it into a tables or a large set of data. As like you can see, you can compare the values here, and there itself you can give uh, a red light fill with dark red text, or you can configure it whichever way you want it. On a similar hand, you have a top to bottom rules, like going up, like the arrows, you can add it like this. You can add arrows like going down. So these are the things like greater than, less than, or the top to bottom. So these are the arrows we usually use where we have a large set of data which we compare to get a proper report or proper analysis. So we are not covering these as of now because we have these average functions and all covered in the upcoming sections. So let's directly move to the rules. So we have something called as rules in conditional formatting. So the one example which I've told you about making a cell a different highlighting that cell in a different color or in a different format, that can be done using rules. So for now, I don't have any rules for this cell, which is A1. I'll create a new rule. So here it is, which says format all cells based on the values, format only cells that contains, and we have some different options. What we want is format only cells that contains a cell value. You have different options like specific text, then dates occurring, blanks, errors. So if you say that errors, so all the cells which have errors in it, those can be configured. But for now, we'll say it's a cell value. You have a configuration like between, not between, equal to, not equals to, greater than, less than. So these greater than, less than, obviously these will be for numbers. Equal to, not equal to, these will be again for numbers, or it will be for text as well. Between, not between, this will be for a range. And again, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to, it will be again for numbers. So for now, we'll say equals to, because we have a text here, and equals to pass. So what does it means is, if this cell A1 format contains cell value equals to pass, then do this. So whatever we'll set here, that operation will be applied to this cell A1 if this condition matches. So we'll click on this format, which it says a number or a font or a border or a fill. So if that condition matches, what do we want to do? So let's for now say if it matches, we want to color that cell into green. Let's make it a dark green. And let's make that font as maybe bold. That should be enough. Okay, so if this condition matches, this is how that cell will be shown. I'll say okay, and you can see if for now this condition have met, so this cell is being shown up as in green. We'll try and enter some other text in it. You can see this particular text is not matching with the condition which we have mentioned in that conditional formatting. That's why there is no formatting done, because we have not mentioned any rule for this particular cell. We'll again write this and you can see the match. Okay. On the same cell, we'll try to enter a logic for fail as well. We'll again go to conditional formatting, create a rule for the cell that contains cell value equals to fail. And this time we'll make it as, we'll make it as again bold. We'll make it as bold italic and we'll fill it with red color. And we'll say okay. So for now you have the data is pass. So it is green and bold. If we write it as fail, it has automatically converted into red and the font size into italic. If we have any third thing, the conditional formatting will not be applicable for that particular cell. So you can apply the same conditional formatting over a range, maybe over an entire column or over an entire workbook. So that's up to you. You can just have this format painter and paste it wherever you want it. That's about creating a new rule. If we have created, if we are again clearing the rules. So if we wish to clear a rule for a particular cell, what we can do is just come over here, condition formatting, and clear rules. Clear rule for the selected cell, or clear rule for the entire sheet. So this particular option will clear the rules for that particular cell, and this option will clear all the rules for the sheet. This manage rules option will show you all the rules which we have for this particular selection. So you can see for the current selection we have two rules, or we can see the entire worksheet or different worksheets. Like for now we have three worksheets. We'll just select this particular thing. So for this worksheet we have just these two rules. For the other two worksheets we don't have any rules. So that's how we manage the rules. So herein you can update this as well. We can stop if true, or we can just apply it to some other range, or we can edit this rule. Like we can edit the format, edit the edit the fill text, or edit the font size, whatever we want to do. So that's how we play around with conditional formatting. We create a new rule, we clear the rules if not required. We manage the rules to different cells depending on our needs. So that's all we have for conditional formatting. Coming to the next topic, we'll be covering as grouping and ungrouping. So thank you for now.